Let's add two binary numbers. Let's take the binary number 1, 0, 1, 1, and let's add 1, 0, 0, 1. There are four rules we must remember when adding binary numbers. First, 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 plus 1 equals 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. And 1 plus 1 equals 1, 0. Now you notice I say 1, 0 here. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and 1, 0 converted to decimal is 2. Remembering these four rules, if we come back to our two numbers we want to add together, 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. We want to write down the 0 and carry the 1. Now this is exactly the way we add using decimal numbers. For example, if I were to take 19 plus 5, and these are decimal numbers, we know that 9 plus 5 is 14. And how do we do this? We write a 4 and we carry the 1. And then we go 1 plus 1 is 2. We add binary numbers the same way. 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. So we put the 0, we carry the 1. Now, the way I add my numbers here is we've got 1, 2, we've got 3 binary numbers. Because of these four rules, I learned how to only add 2 binary digits at a time. So what I do is I'll say 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, 0. But what I do is I take this 1 and I go ahead and carry it. And then I'll come back and I'll finish out this column. 0 plus 0 is 0. Then I go to the next column. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And then we go to the next column. 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. Since there's no more numbers to add, then I just bring the 1 down. Now, I learned to add only 2 digits at a time. So when I've got 1 plus 1 equals 1, 0, I'll put a 0 and carry the 1. Then in the next column, 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. Instead of writing the 1 here, I'll usually just carry the 1, and then I'll know to come back and finish out the column. So let's do another example here. Let's take 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, and let's add these 3 binary numbers. Now remember, I only know these 4 addition rules. Therefore, I can only add 2 binary numbers at a time, or 2 binary digits at a time. So I go 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. But what I'll do is, instead of writing this 1 right here, I'm going to go ahead and carry the 1 to the next column. And then I'll come back and I'll finish out this first column. 0 and a 1 would be a 1. Then I go to the next column. A 1 and a 1 would be a 1, 0. But I go ahead and carry this 1 to the next column, and then I come back and finish out this column. 0 and a 1 is a 1. This 1 and a 0 would be 1. Then I go to the next column. 1 and 1 would be a 0, and then I would carry the 1 to this column, come back and finish this column. 0 and 1 would be a 1. This 1 plus 1 would be a 0, and then I would carry this 1. Then this 1 and this 1 added together would come down, would be a 0, carry the 1, and then there's nothing there, so I'd bring the 1 down. So the binary numbers 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 0, 1 is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1, 1.